alive. We're good. We're alive. Just a minor crisis.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, my GPU crashed evidently, which is really weird because everything else was still responding just fine. But I guess I'll open Specky and keep one eye on it for my system specs.
200 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, surface of the sun. Surface of the sun. Just a picture of a little stick figure running around on fire. But we'll go ahead and get INFRA back up here, so please hold. Minor crisis. My NVIDIA GTX 980 is 112 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't think is too bad.
No, I don't. That's...
Yeah, that's pretty normal. My Seagate is running at almost 200 degrees, though, and that's worrying me a little bit.
How?
That's okay. About 200 degrees Fahrenheit. According to my temperature monitor, but I'm not worried about it.
Oh, that's a really nice toasty hard drive.
Yeah. I use it in lieu of a space heater. Oh good, we didn't lose too much progress. Just back here.
I don't know, we're pretty much quite where
happens at least once every game. Yeah, Simsy, tell me about it. If I didn't tell people this was Source, and there weren't some shared resources, I'm pretty sure nobody would be able to immediately guess that this was Source. I have a pretty beefy GPU. I've got a GTX 980. But, yeah, I imagine that this will happen from time to time. First time for the stream. We've been up for over an hour, so...
Source is more CPU. I'd wager that it's more the CPU than the GPU. I don't think I don't think the GPU crash was caused by Source specifically this time.
Yeah, it probably wasn't. That was a phantom error. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Alright, anyway. Enough about my GPU problems. Let's push some buttons.
Sonador's GPU sucks. More at 11.
Okay, that button's
trash.
Hit this button. Huh?
Oh, is the water rising or something?
No. Not that I can tell anyway. This floodgate's opening, so I think the water's going down, if anything. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. This is not good.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
all floodgates are closed and alarm is active. Floodgates must be open to release flood doors. When floodgates are open, flood doors, alarm system is accessible, and alarm may be... Okay. So I think if I get these floodgates open, I can get the doors to open at the far end here. Okay. I can see what I'm doing here.
Oh god, everything's falling fucking apart. Holy shit. Mark, get out of there!
Okay. Wait. I don't have time to wait!
Wait.
Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I think I'm gonna die. I forgot what to do at this part. Fuck! Oh, I don't want to stand under that. Come on. Will you open, please? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh. Okay, we're here. We're here. Let's see, there's error. Turn it off. Enter code. I don't have a code. Okay, okay. 0, 4, 5, 1. Okay, good. Ah!
Panic, panic!
Okay, narrowly escaped death there. You know what? Elevator to surface. We're getting out of here. I'm not staying down here no longer. You can't make me. You don't pay me enough for this shit. I'm out.
Just get in the elevator, because all the other elevators have worked fine so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surely it'll work this time. No,
Kaizak, I'm about 1,000 feet underground, so I don't think that's going to work at this particular moment. Also, the ceiling was caving in, so let me just call my boss. Well, I'm about to get killed.
What was this number?
It seems you're about to get crushed by corrugated concrete. Would you like some help with that? Okay. I'm noticing a reoccurring theme here.
Oh, no, it's gonna trick you. Oh, the elevator broke. What a surprise.
I can just call in an airdrop. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, I'm out. Bye, nerds. Oh, you are fucking kidding me. I want nothing more to do with this place.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Daylight. Good. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a transmission tower in my life.
Oh my god, we made it out.
What a contrast. You know, you want to talk... So this game reminds me a lot of Portal 2, right? You want to talk about contrasts. Talk about coming out of the test chambers and winding up in the parking lot from Portal. That's what this particular segment reminded me of. Guys, Exxon with that next level taunt. Like, okay, I don't know if you really wanted me to be 100% done with your shit, but now I am. Congratulations. They didn't even save me the French fries. Bunch of jerks. Survive certain death. I fix your water infrastructure. You didn't even leave me the French fries.
I don't know if I'd say fix. Mark's caused a few issues so far. He has. To the problems. The entire place almost went on flames.
Okay,
because
now
of him.
evidently is a good time to call my boss. So I'm gonna let him talk.
It's me. I'm somewhere near the Berman tunnels. I barely got out of there before the ceiling caved in.
Are you serious?
I'm always serious. Now I'm at this control center of sorts. What do I do?
There should be a way to enter another part of the tunnels from there. I'm not very comfortable sending you down there again, but it's invaluable that we know the full extent of the damage.
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Mark.
Mark has dreams on one day becoming the regional manager of Stahlberg Consulting.
I'm always serious.
Always.
All business all the time, Mark.
Yep. So they did a thing in this game that I really appreciated where keys and stuff aren't necessarily in just one place. Like, you'll notice I picked up a pink card from the cabinet back in there. There's another one over here. So if you happen to miss it, you don't get stymied. Oh no, I'm getting that anxiety again. I'm finding valve handles and I'm not finding places to put them. Oh man, this game's gonna give me PTSD, I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, we have batteries for our flashlight. Let's just... There we go. Gotta remember to start taking photos again. I very easily dismiss.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sure haven't taken out your picture or your camera in a while.
Yeah. I think I see something in the pool. Did I?
Dead body! Woo!
I'm hallucinating. Alright. Let's figure this out. This puzzle took me an hour and a half to figure out because of one thing last time, and I'll show you what it was. But I promise you it won't take an hour and a half this time around. So, we've got this monitor here that tells us what all of these various things are doing. And this is pretty intuitive. It tells you pretty directly what you're interacting with. Two things that make this puzzle really obtuse. The first one being, there's a computer up in the office that controls half of a critical portion of the puzzle. And it looks at first glance like just another monitor that you can't interact with, but it's essential to solving the puzzle. Second is, that's your exit. The well entrance right there. You'll notice that the light's red. That light will not change colors until you shove a valve handle into the socket. Even if the puzzle is solved. So, that's another thing to think about. But let me go ahead and do my thing here. There's an achievement for fixing this place and not entirely shutting it down, but I won't show you how to do that today. I'll leave you to figure out the extra challenge mode on your own. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and figure out how to shut down the plant so that I can get out of here. So we're going to start with pool 2. Pool 2, in order to manipulate the pools, we have to enable the flush line, which is controlled up in the office, which is upstairs. There's also some stuff we need to collect in the office. Part of the pump station is not accessible. Oh, and there's something really annoying in here that I'm going to show you once I'm done solving the puzzle, because you want to be exposed to it to the minimum amount of time. So here's that computer I was telling you about. This one looks a lot like the monitor, except you'll notice that we've got some really nice Win32 buttons to click. So we're going to go ahead and shut that off. We're going to open the flush valve and see where that takes us. So now these buttons down here, at least some of them should be green because the other pumps are turned on. I think we have to drain all of them, so we're probably going to have to shut off the other pumps. This puzzle is really complicated if you haven't figured it out yet. So these pumps are already off. They're not pushing any water through. These pumps are on, so I'm going to have to turn them off, but the valve handles are locked, and they're serviced by the blue pipe. The blue pipe is outside just on the other side there, but the valve handle was missing. So we're going to go back into this little diesel generator room. It's a very well modeled diesel generator too. Yeah, pretty. Valve the handle. Valve the handle, ladies and gentlemen.
Valve
yeah, I wasn't awake for 26 hours. Original, the character. Can you imagine somebody making a fan character for Valve?
Well, what was his name? Gordon Freeman and his brother. Oh my God!
John Freeman.
John Freeman. There you go.
So we're gonna grab this valve handle, save the game, and go for the 3-pointer. Before I do that, the reason I save the game is because you can literally do this and fuck yourself over. Bye. Have a nice day. In the source puzzles,
I need that.
if in the source puzzles in all the kill zones and stuff, they have triggers where if you, like, for example, on the coast maps, if you toss the car batteries that power some of the stuff into the water, they'll disappear and reappear where they initially spawned. INFRA doesn't have that. It's really built on realism, so if you screw yourself, you're screwed.
Fuck it, I don't need this fucking valve handle.
Really? Because if that's the case, MC, he did a really good job. It's to scale inaccurate. I'll give you that much. I used to work at the convention center now and again, and they have a backup generator that looks just like it. Okay, so you notice that the water flowing sound has stopped, meaning the intake on the blue pipe is no longer running. And that means we can go in here and turn the valves off for A3 and A4. And that should interrupt water flow to the pools, making all of them manipulable, if you will. And also, I forgot to collect what I needed to collect from the office. So, we're going to have to go back there and get it. So look at the indicator, we'll notice that all 4 of the intake systems are now off. We can go into the pool room and control the valves. And just like in real life, if you provide an alternate light source and take a picture with the camera, it washes out. It's pretty great. It's a real good camera.
Sweet.
I like this camera.
Finest source camera ever.
Aha! I did see something in the pool. Totally not because I already collected it once. So part of the reason you have to drain the pools is because, remember that ankle-deep water? Yeah, if you jump in the ankle-deep water down here, you'd die. So, that's the thing. Alright, so that key, if I remember correctly, unlocks the well room. No, it doesn't. I lied. I actually think it unlocks the door down here at the bottom of the stairs. This is just... I still haven't figured out what this is for. I think it's just a thing to give you additional photographs towards the photography goal. But you can't go down here. You will die. So...
Oh, spook. Yeah, don't jump down there. Jesus.
Alright, now that I have that key, let's go up to the office and get the key that I actually need. What gives you that theory? Kazak, what do you think? What does this say? I'm in the tunnel, there's something wrong with the red pipes, don't turn on pump A1 or A2, water is polluted, I'm trying to figure out what has happened in the tunnel. Marco accidentally dropped other tunnel keys into the pool, I couldn't find them, I should probably look for them when there is no water in the pool, but I have to close the pumps. So if the pumping station key is on the table. That's also a recurring theme.
Cookbook, though.
Okay, so you'll notice everything but the flush valves is off now. I'm going to turn off the flush valves, and with the whole system shut down, and the well key is now in my possession. That's, like I said, they give you more than one opportunity to collect items in case you miss them. There's the other valve. I'm going to fall and break legs. Ow. So, fun fact, that damage effect is born from damage effects in real life. Somebody, when they were posting up videos, I think posted on their IndieDB page that, hey, hear me out, if you want to do a damage effect, make the screen flash, and then go blurry, and all the sounds go blurry a little bit. Because I got hit in the head with a bowling ball once, and that's what happened. And if you think I'm lying, go check out their IndieDB page. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, so now that
programmers in the head repeatedly to make sure this damage effect was accurate.
With a bowling ball, yes. So, like I said, the whole system shut down, but that light's still red. Go in here. We have to get that green valve. It has to be the green valve, because that's a really racist valve receptacle. It doesn't like other colors. So, we have to get the green valve. I'm going to sneak up here and snag the keys.
Have racism or valve.
Grab the green valve. Vampires can't pass through running water. But I was just outside in the sunlight, Kazak. That doesn't hold up. And when I shove this in, boop, it turns green. I'm probably going to submit that to their issue tracker when I'm done streaming, because I really think that should be changed. We're going to slowly and painfully turn this valve handle and get it to open.
Someone should get that fixed, says Mark after nearly being killed about 3 times over.
Yeah. Mario, so just to give you a perspective of how Mark feels about his job, there's an achievement for jumping off the 8th floor of the office building at the start of the game, and the name of the achievement is Just a Case of the Mondays.
These valves come in so many different flavors.
Yep.
That's why that handle just wanted a lime flavor.
Mm-hmm.
A blueberry flavor.
Gee, I hope somebody doesn't turn the water on while I'm in this pipe. Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't slide it down it like it's actually a water slide. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, no, this is an opposing force. So, this is another thing you might want to suggest to them. You can't notice that the level loads unless you hear the atmosphere from the pipe, because it's pitch black in the pipe, so it just looks like the loading screen.
Oh, cool. Oh, there we go. Flashlight.
I have flashbacks to Blast Pit from Half-Life in this tunnel. I keep expecting a portion of the tubing to drop out from under me. And so we're back in the tunnels again, as much as I really don't want to be back here. But that box was evidently really excited to get into its position. It just did its thing.
Whoa.
There we go.
There he goes.
You know it's a source game because we're crawling in vents now.
Oh, yeah. Oh. All of the source engine trademarks.
Mm-hmm. We even have a physics-based puzzle later on. And it's not even crate stacking. I think there's something back here I need to photo. Oh yeah, that would be a thing to. Squeeze under that. Ooh. Man, I just came out of a tunnel where the ceiling collapsed on me, and now I'm back here again. I think this qualifies as emotional abuse.
I like that your boss was like, "Oh, I really don't want you in there, but could you go back in there?"
Yeah.
I was just like, "Fine." He's so fed up with his job.
He didn't even make a real convincing case about it either. He was just like, it'd be really important to get this information.
Yeah, we need you back.
Not like the people of Stahlberg are depending on you. This is their freshwater infrastructure. Without it, we'll all die. No, it's just really important.
Just another
if you
plan
don't
on
do
the
it,
other
this
side
is
of
gonna
town.
look bad on your annual review. If you don't go back in there, you may be subject to disciplinary action. I just need to let you know this as your boss. Yeah, we're back in the water tunnel again. Okay, that's super.
Did I do that?
Did I do that? That's super not bad. Not good. Not super not bad.
Super not
I'm losing my mind. Don't mind me. I certainly don't.
Mark doesn't even care.
The water company should pay me for this.
The water company should pay me to fix. I don't even have a comment to
That's
that.
3
Come on,
packs
Mark.
of flashlight batteries.
So, spoilers. They just literally
4
start
packs of
bludgeoning
flashlight
you
batteries.
with flashlight batteries at this point, and you'll see why in just a little bit here. My blue light on my phone just keeps blinking, but there's no notifications for me to collect. It's beginning to irritate me.
I got a blue light on my phone right now, but I believe it's Twitter. Yep, go away.
Somebody made a twat at you.
They did. Twitter does this thing that's extremely annoying, where it'll do the periodic thing that some games do, where they're like, "Hey, come on in and look at this app," but it doesn't show me any actual new content. Twitter will do that sometimes. Be like, "Look at this tweet that kind of got popular with one of your followers," and it's like, "No, just stop. No, I don't care."
Yeah. Kaizek, I have it up because I'm offline on Steam on this PC, but I have Steam open on my, Oh, that's new. Okay. Evidently it was a mip mapping issue, because when I got closer, it stopped doing it. They were doing the dance of the texture fighting.
I have 5 packs of flashlight batteries
for a
now.
second there. I have it on in case anybody
stop.
needs to get a hold of me for emergencies and stuff.
Stuff and source stuff's that if you get too far away from it. They are
I know.
probably, like, foliage is kind of just... That's the nature of foliage. There's a lot of different planes kind of close to each other.
That's 6 packs of
Oh,
flashlight
I can
batteries.
see one of the leaves doing it.
Need to find more
Yeah, they have
batteries
it all
for this
the time.
thing.
How did that not count as a structural collapse? Okay. The game has some really obtuse things that you're supposed to be taking photos of. And sometimes it just doesn't. Made out of wood and has blue pontoons.
5
Hey,
packs of batteries left.
I think I found that guy's dock. Does that mean I get a free tea party? In the next delivery, don't trust this distribution from Matt. That idiot doesn't do anything right, nor have the money. He's already in debt for us. Yes, that is the same guy who ruined my logging business. No wonder he now lives in open sewer. He deserves it.
Matt, you
It's a
fucker.
sauna. It's a fucking sauna. In the middle of a freshwater supply tunnel There's a sauna.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta keep the workers relaxed. Gotta have them a nice little break spot for them. Oh
So
my God,
remember what I
Mark's
said
just
about
throwing
that?
all the alcohol in there.
Remember what I said about that physics-based thing in Source that wasn't stacking crates?
Yep.
You thought that shit was gonna be good. Thankfully, you can't walk off of the raft. It does get a little technical sometimes, though. And for those of you tuning in who are thinking about purchasing this game, don't take pictures of stuff while you're on the raft. A, you don't need the distraction, and B, they don't count anyway. I might die here. This is probably it for me. Nope, I lied. Yeah, see, Kaizek gets it.
Put some Mario 64 music over this. And the secret slide.
I'm thinking, what was it, Meridia from Super Metroid?
Oh.
The one that was the maze.
Just having a grand old time. Mark's enjoying this.
Oh no. No, 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 no!
Did you miss it?
I, forgot to duck. Was too busy freaking out about the rocks falling up ahead that I didn't realize a giant steel beam was about to kiss me in the face.
You weren't even going that fast. Mark just like got tapped on the head and he blacked out.
Yeah, just boop! Screwed up his braces, don't worry about it.
So, boss guy, I'm on a raft and the ceiling's collapsing in front of me. What should I go? Just keep going. Just keep. We need pictures. You see, we need pictures.
Just remember, those performance reviews, Mark, they're really relevant to your career. Boss, I might die. Mark, we need go-getters.
Some people from corporate came in. They looked at your employee sheet. They're not too happy with it, Mark. Gonna be honest with you.
We don't need excuses, we need numbers! And photographs of holes and things.
I need
Oops.
pictures.
Please
Pictures of
excuse me
holes and
just a
things.
moment. My grandmother is calling me and she's sick, so I gotta take this. I'll be right. Hey, so I know we're interrupting a really, really intense point, but my sick grandmother needs to eat food, so I'm gonna go see if there's any scalloped potatoes left for her. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Take a bathroom break. You deserve it. And we'll be back.
Mark deserves it. See.
Hey guys, so I gotta cook my grandmother dinner here. It's gonna take me about 3 or 4 minutes. I gotta heat something up in the microwave and then serve it to her. I'm gonna give you guys some music so you're not sitting here at a blank screen. But I will be back. Stay with us. And we're back. Thanks for sticking with it, you guys. I appreciate it. It's not a real good time for her right now, but she's getting better. Okay, let's go ahead and resume the call with Useless Ghost. Hello? Okay.
Everything's okay.
Oh shit! God damn it. Oh, come on, Mark.
Mark. Oh my god, it just tapped and it pretty much fucking exploded.
Yeah, you've got a... So the raft's got kind of a mind of its own. It will drift towards the obstacle that you're trying to keep away from. The raft is a little big, in my opinion, for the things that we're trying to navigate. Hey, Melon Parties, what's up? Yes, Mark bumped his head. He suffered an awful disfiguring injury for gently tapping his head against a metal piece of metal rebar at 2 miles an hour. He filed a workman's comp claim. He's not going to be coming back. We're collecting signatures for his get well card, if you want to sign it. This part right here was the bane of me the first time I came through. I kept overcompensating inside of that channel and dying so much. Of course, the flood doors are green where I can't get to them. Jerks. Yeah, I seem to remember Melon Parties from somewhere. I think this is somebody that I know.
You can
Like,
see
I don't know a
ground.
Melon Parties, but I know somebody's alt is Melon Parties. I can't remember.
You can see the ground underneath the water.
Oh yeah, he could very
Like-
easily...
Oh my
Like, he would
God.
be... He might be up to his shoulders in this water, to be quite honest. But you can see the bottom. He could walk through this tunnel. But you gotta remember, this is Finland. That water's probably like negative 30 degrees Celsius. Not actually, because it would be solid ice, but you know what I'm going for here. Aha! See, I knew who that was. Hi, Jorange. How you doing?
Quite the array of fruit-related accounts.
Yep. It's great because my public account alt thing is Justin Bieber fan 567231 or something like that. Creative and mature usernames.
Wow.
Yep. Sometimes I get timed out in the chat and I don't even say anything. Like there'll be a moderator just watching the username. Fuck. There'll be some
Fuck
moderators.
This guy. I don't even know him.
There'll be some moderators just watching. And as you have been banned from talking in this channel. Like, okay. I'm gonna write an angry song about this and publish it so it gets to the top of the pop hit charts. I think something to remember is I tend to hang out on the back of the raft. I keep thinking that there's like a back to this raft, but there's not. So I gotta compensate a little more actively.
Swerving.
Come on, buddy.
Mark's gonna have to be
We're approaching maybe about halfway here.
Holy shit, this is a really long sequence.
Yes, this is a very long sequence. It's also very trippy. I'm gonna save coming into here.
Oh my god. At least it checkpoints you. It's fairly forgiving with the checkpoints from what I can tell.
Well, it's not, actually. But yeah, it's, we just entered a new level, so the start of the level was the checkpoint. But if I wreck out in this cave, we're going all the way back to the start of the level, if I hadn't saved.
Oh, these are some nice free-flowing flowers. Flowers? I can't tell. Yeah, they look like flowers or something.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Glowing mushrooms, because that's not a trope. That rock looks like a butt. Mature streams. We tune in for the deep commentary.
Butts.
So, since I saved back there, I'm going to kind of drift over here and look at this. Because there's some really strange things going on over here. Just to give you a quick peek of what that looked like. Shit! Okay. I totally thought I was gonna wreck the raft there.
Holy shit, you certainly came close.
Yep.
Yeah, this raft is like made of fucking...
It's made of a wooden
Nice.
pallet and 6 plastic barrels.
True source engine, yeah.
I think I can get through on this side. I'm gonna save on slot 2 just in case. Because you can, be wary, you can screw yourself. You can get yourself into places where you will die. And you'll be reverted to a save or you'll be stuck dying. In fact, I think I might be screwed here because I don't think I can get over fast enough. Dead.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, no. I think I can't get over fast enough on this side. Okay! Made it. And then this part coming up here. Fuck this part. This part scared the ever-loving shit out of me. This is also a very pretty part. So you go between here to navigate through this little channel here. And nope. Fuck you. Your raft falls apart anyway. So here we are.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't die in that, like, knee-deep water, to be honest.
Yeah, dude. Evidently this water just isn't deep enough, but if I stray too far on either side, I promise you I will die instantly. Yep, I murdered his doc. I think he's not gonna give me a tea party after this. Something's telling me. Let's go exploring.
You're shipwrecked.
Yep. Castaway 2, the remake. Budget so low, we literally had to film it in the sewer. Well, this isn't the sewer. I haven't gotten to sewer yet. This is just the freshwater tunnel. You can't go that way. That doesn't have a doorknob. And that's broken. I don't know if this counts. I'm not sure if this counts. No. It has to be structural, I think. Okay, well, we're not getting in there. I don't think there's anything more we can do on this side. Let's nip on over. This side is too deep. If you step into the water, you die.
Huh. How the fuck's Mark's gonna get back? You don't even know where Mark is right now. Like,
Mark doesn't even know where he is right now.
He is lost.
Ah! Yeah. He has no style, he has no grace, this graffiti has a funny face. Yesterday Eric was injured because something gone wrong at Generator G2. Part of the ceiling was collapsed and Eric was under it. Eric is now in hospital. We are not going to fix Generator G2 because this place is going to be closed permanently. Don't turn on the Generator G2. Why would you leave that note here if this place is going to be closed permanently? I'm just... I ask the relevant questions, but I never get the relevant answers.
Dear inevitable fucking Urbex Explorer.
Yep. If I ever get back into urbexing, I haven't done it in years and years, but if I ever do get back into urbexing, like I said, I'm just gonna bring a whole ream of paper with me and write stupid notes and leave them everywhere like that. If you get a certain number of flashlight batteries, Mark gets bored and just stops telling you how many batteries he has. Got a new version of this piece of shit. It is much better than this. Oh. Oh. It's that turd. Okay, yeah. No, evidently it's not much better because it's not working at all. You can't use this if the generators are turned off. Oh. Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, better go turn on generator G2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Jordan showed me these YouTube videos from a series called David Lynch's Dumbland, and it's like a 12-year-old's attempt at his first Flash animation is the only way that I can describe it. And it does look like one of the guys from David Lynch's Dumbland. You should go check it out when the stream's done. You won't regret it, I promise. You may not laugh quite as hard as me, but I have the humor of an 8-year-old, so.
Oh, it's okay. So do I.
We'll go up there in a minute.
You know, they developed like
Nope.
civilian AI in the offices just to like talk with you and stuff, and then it just never shows up again.
Yeah, and that's why you can see why it wasn't a priority to really perfect it.
Yeah.
You only see it for a very small portion of the game, from what I can tell. Okay, so we're gonna have to go.
For some reason, I'm
upstairs?
expecting it to like go from conspiracy theory, like this guy intentionally fucked over the company, to like you go into one room and there's just like a fucking pentagram drawn on the ground. And there's candles everywhere.
You're not far from the truth.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
There's
Neither
so here's the thing. This game has some really good replayability. Depending on how thorough you are on your playthrough, there are multiple ways that the story is explained. And each one's a little bit different and very plausible, from what I can understand. I haven't been paying much attention because I've literally just been playing this game to test it out for the stream, and then I'm doing this playthrough now.
Right.
And I haven't spent a whole lot of time just scouring the levels, but you could spend hours in this game checking out all the things. So here we've got the generators, and there are 4 of them.
Hammered.
Yeah, Hammer Valley Hydro.
Don't turn on G2.
Don't turn on G2.
G2 will fuck you up.
So turn on G1. G3. And G4. Tech TV. Only 90s kids will get this. So you got 3 lights on over there. I think 3 massive hydroelectric generators should be enough to power this place. Let's throw the switch. No. Evidently it's not. And evidently there's a magnetic solenoid holding it in place when there's not enough power. Go figure. Real quick, I'm going to nip over here and turn this water meter on, because I'm a perfectionist like that. Oh, hey, there's an elevator up there. I didn't notice that the first time around. Oh, right, the power's out. Never mind. Septimax.
Cossack. Oh boy,
What
another
was
elevator.
this even like it? Kazakh, ladies and gentlemen.
Sept C.
Okay, so that... Oh, batteries. They have really good water effects, too. I gotta applaud them for that. That was one of Source's
Yeah, the
main
water
weak
is-
points for me.
Water is looking pretty nice. Good water.
Generator
Like that one guy on
override.
Neighbors
Notice...
who always like comments on water effects. And that's
Yeah.
what counts on.
Pretty much. That's all he does. Okay, generator override. Only one generator can be overridden. Evidently, I need to override G2. Override. Lights on. Throw the switch.
Are we overriding G2? Oh, I guess so.
Yep. So it
So
goes.
what was the problem with G2? It just like will break everything if it turns on?
You wanna find out?
Not really. Well, you can if you want, but
I'll let the folks in chat chime in. You guys want to find out what happens if we turn on G2?
this generator is rigged up to the fucking earthquake generator.
Yeah. Called it. Pull the lever, Kronk. Yes. Proud of you guys, Zach.
Oh,
I
look,
know, I'm
the
a puss
elevator
puss.
didn't work.
I don't know if we'll get to it tonight, but if and when we get to Stahlberg Steel, I'll just let you see it when we get there. No, so far it's all no so far. Okay, so good. Kaizak said yes, destroy. Jordan said no, it's a tie. Who's gonna tie break? Come on.
There's 10 people watching.
I'm already halfway
It's
up the
actually
stairs.
quite a few.
Come on. Yeah, there's a bunch of people here. Hey guys, welcome to Sonator Broadcasting Service. I'm terrible at video games.
Yeah, I'm too. I'm pretty bad at them. Okay, do it,
Do
you
it,
pussy.
pussy.
Go do it.
Okay, that's fine. Bergman. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna do this override thing. So let's see. So I got 2 warnings. Flood doors, red button. Flood doors A1, A3, and B4. Reset doors, red button. Okay. A1 and B4 still have warnings. Flood doors, red button. Turn lights red. Turn lights green, green button. Okay. It should have overrode all the flood doors, which it looks like it did. I think this one's broken, so it won't work. Yeah, that one's broken. This one will, however, will open. Yeah, you know what? I could do that. Save game in slot 2. Load slot 1. So let's go see what G2 does.
Fucking rips.
This is why I have Kaizak. He does the deep thinking for me. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I can't do it now. Ah, too late.
yourself.
I guess you'll have to buy the game and find out on your own.
Okay, and
Friendly reminder, this has not been a paid endorsement. George is rejoicing. He's just sitting there quietly wringing his hands going, no.
oh boy, it's only 6 o'clock. Why am I so tired?
Yeah, me too. I'm surprised this door even
So
opened.
relaxing.
Covered in ivy. Oh. What's the matter, Mark? You got a sore throat or something? Oh. No. Robin, I just read a book about these green mushrooms. I think it's quite strange that Stahlberg is the only place where they grow. And they actually find them the first time when they built this tunnel. Now sewers and other places are full of them. The mushrooms are very poisonous. I hear that some people get hallucinations from them and it even makes them act strangely, Eric. Oh, great.
He's gonna hallucinate just being drowned constantly.
And you
knee
turn
high
around and there's
water.
just a hovering skull just floating like, sup? I heard you like mushroom tea. So that's a bug. That's an area portal doing its thing. They have this occasionally. This, again, Source isn't made to render environments this detailed. It's really not. So, you gotta cut them some slack on that.
That's okay. Source is shitty like that, they can't
Oh.
do anything. Maybe if Valve supported their fucking SDK that they keep fucking finding exploits on and never fix.
So you're sitting here thinking Olivia's bitter about it. I almost jumped off a bridge because a map that I spent a year and a half working on, all the custom content broke when they switched to Steam Pipe. Because they literally deleted the GCFs off of my computer. But that's okay. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, we're going out here and then we're going out the door. Oh shit! Mental Jen with the host. Hey Jen, thanks.
What the
Thanks much.
Fine sauce endorsement.
Yeah. Dude, Jen is super cool. She's the mama Vine Sauce. She and I are good friends and stuff.
I'm sorry for shouting at you through that fucking server. I was very bitter and mean because I'm a useless admin.
Yeah, way back when we had a Space Station 13 server and stuff, and used a lot of that's in the past now. But thanks for the host. Welcome to Sonador Broadcasting Service. We're playing Infra. This is a source mod that was just released yesterday, and it's really pretty. It's kind of an Urbex kind of puzzle game. Right now, we're trying to find our way out of these godforsaken tunnels.
Oh my gosh, does that mean I'm on Vine Sauce? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's cool.
So deep breaths, you'll be okay.
Oh. I'm so popular now, it's just overwhelming.
So we picked up a key somewhere, and I'm not sure what that key goes to be quite honest with you.
Our viewers just spiked.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
This is the first time we've been hosted by anybody remotely serious, so I genuinely appreciate it. I know there's a way out of here, but the way out is... Oh, okay. So we get down into the tunnel that way. Alright. So we need to go downstairs. Oh, that's right. Okay. I know what we're doing. So when we started the generators and overrode the flood doors, that other door down here in the generator room should be open now. Yep. A2 is open. Come on.
So wait, what did we accomplish? I'm confused.
We can get through to the other side of the tunnel now because this pathway continues into the tunnel.
Oh, right, we were turning on stuff, so like how the doors would open, I think?
Yeah, so the alarm panel overrode it so all the lights turned green so we could open them. So this is a branching path. I'm going to save real quick. We can open this now. I think there's some supplies in here, if memory serves, that are going to serve us. Yep, I can see flashlight batteries already. The lighting effects in this game are just awesome. Keep out. Tunnel is closed. New water tunnel is under construction. Screw that.
Oh man, look at that projected texture. Oh man.
Yeah.
Source engine, baby. We're going places.
Yep.
Alright, you're supposed to be taking pictures of how broken down this piece of shit place is.
Yeah, pretty much. Man, if only I had the AA batteries to power my camera.
Mark, we sent you down there for like 4 hours. What the hell were you doing?
I don't know, man. I hit some buttons and I threw some switches and turned some valves.
There were these 4 generators and I wasn't supposed to turn one on. It was complicated.
I went into this cave, you see, and there were these mushrooms, you see.
There was
and man,
this rat.
I just that's when shit got weird. All right, so we've got the return of the fuses here. I'm not sure exactly what they do. Oh, I think they control that power switch over there. All right, give me one more. Okay. I think maybe it controls that. I'm not sure. Can I? Oh no, that just turns the power on. Okay. We need one more fuse then for this room. Oh, this is creeping me out now. I'm not going that way just yet. I'll run along here and see what I can track down. Yeah, long hallways, always fun. Oh, it dead ends in a door that's locked. Was this trip really
Smooth
necessary?
corridor.
Pretty much. This game does a real good job of freaking you out without any remote sense of jump scares whatsoever.
Yeah.
Are those blasting caps? I don't think I got to this place last time. I think those are blasting caps. We could be dead and not even know it.
Yeah, you get too close to the mushrooms and start hallucinating jump scares.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, more batteries. Still no camera batteries though. All of the flashlight batteries in the world. We've got so more that the main character has stopped telling me how many batteries I've got.
Ran out of dialogue.
Yeah, this is a picture waiting to be taken. So the story behind this is Bergman, the company who did the underground excavation of the original tunnel, started a project on another tunnel in 1981 and never finished the project because they went bankrupt. And now we're in the area where they were doing the excavation. So technically we're closer to the surface. Dynamite. I'm just gonna
62 viewers.
put that down. Ah, camera batteries. Finally. I can go back to taking selfies. Awesome. I'm just gonna carry this dynamite around for no real reason because I feel like it.
Mark comes back and uploads the pictures, and his boss is just like looking at all these fucking selfies of him, and there's like no actual pictures.
It's like that guy in San Diego who took a trip somewhere. I think he took a trip to San Diego maybe, but he used his GoPro backwards the entire time for the entire trip. Just, nope, just used it backwards. Dad game on lock. I don't want to be here anymore.
A fucking hole in here?
I don't want to be here anymore. I probably shouldn't have run towards the other million dynamite holes. Oh, this is how I die. This is it. Goodbye, everyone. Just kidding.
Uh-oh.
So this is where that other path led. If you open the gate, there's a really obtuse jumping puzzle that takes you all the way over here. Now, I can't remember if there are any fuses in here. I don't think there are. No, this is just an alternate path. I think the path through the flood door nets you some extra batteries. But that's about it.
I need those batteries.
So gonna...
This camera is just so power hungry.
Yeah.
Next generation camera.
Yeah, well, if you were refueling your camera on batteries that were abandoned in a cave in 1981, they wouldn't last very long either. That's a really neat texture on that barrel. I like how they replicated that effect. So here we are in one of the excavation tunnels, it looks like. Spoilers, I have not been to that side of the cave ever, even in my test playthrough. I couldn't get to the other side. I couldn't figure out how. So I'm going to leave that probably up to you guys. If we figure it out, we figure it out, but I'm not going to spend an hour trying to figure it out. We got things to do. But, again, this is just super pretty for the Source engine. I love it.
You can still tell it's the Source engine, but I mean, yeah, it is very pretty. It is certainly making use of all the alien swarm lighting stuff.
Yeah.
Almost no one ever uses, because like the alien swarm branch of Source isn't a thing you really can get a hold of.
Yeah, that's the fun. Oh, I missed that. There's a whole bunch of contaminated water spilling into this waterway. Oh, and that didn't count either. Shit. That's alright.
This is why
We'll let that one go. A few people will die of drinking literally arsenic in their water, but that's okay.
It's okay, Orange. I am a huge puss and I can't play FNAF either. I watched Sonador stream it once. I had like pretty much the volume was up by a pixel, and he got screamered once, and I pretty much slammed my fucking laptop lid. I was like, that's it, done. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, done.
I didn't beat FNAF either. Real talk, FNAF 1 was a pretty good game. FNAF 3, I think, the one with Springtrap was also kind of fun because it got back to how FNAF 1 was, but 2 and 4 just aren't my speed.
But there's the RPG thing coming out, which is really weird.
Oh, man.
Scott. He's going a bit off the wall there.
Yeah, Scott, just let it die, please. Well, I still have fond memories of it.
Man, Scott's cool though. He's got a very I don't know, down to earth feel to him. I mean, he's like Christian, and he's not like the sort of bigoted Christian. He's just like he believes he's Christian because it like has good beliefs and stuff. So
Bergman Group begins work on the new freshwater tunnel. Oh, excuse me, they started work in 1979. That's my mistake. Florida executes man with electric chair. DC-10 crashes in Chicago, killing 273 aboard. Yeah, good news. Is that a jar?
Overall, a good day.
Is that a pot? Is that a pot jar? Is that a jar of medical marijuana? This game is great. It's even got nuggies. I'm telling you. Okay, this looks like the way out, and I seem to remember this being the way out. I also seem to remember that there's a really annoying jumping puzzle coming up. And Kaizak's on the right track. If it made a little, like, bling when you're pointing your camera at something that you can actually snap a photo of, it would make that battery mechanic so much better, because you could budget what you're taking photos of. So much easier.
Without sound, I don't know if you're ever getting anything.
There's a feedback. Like, I'll come over here.
Is there like a bit of a flash to it?
Wait for it. That noise effect only plays when you've taken a photo of something that counts towards a photography goal.
I'm saying that I am not listening with sound, so it's like I don't know.
Oh, there's an audio flourish that notifies you when you're getting a photo that counts towards the total. So we've got another flooded hallway here.
The subtitles, but
we got another flooded hallway here. Oh, there's a fuse sitting right there.
This weakness.
So this water is only partially ankle deep, so he survives, but it's electrified, so that's a no-go.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a fuse here. If I really wanted to, I could take this and backtrack all the way to that panel earlier, but I really don't want to, so I'm just gonna toss it over there. That crate's not gonna be sufficient, though. I need another one. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see this the first time I played through. Let's use our head for something besides a hat rack and not do the stupid jumping puzzle. Instead, let's just jump like an idiot in front of this ramp. Oh, come on. There we go.
Source physics. Source player physics.
Alright. Yeah, let's be smart about this.
Hey.
I don't know why there's a teddy bear just chilling up here, but it's kind of tripping me out. Real talk. I didn't come up here last time, so I didn't see that shit. 3 points. Hup! Yeah! You see that shot? Okay, I'm gonna save the game here. I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the power so I can walk around without being electrocuted.
Right in the hole.
Yep. I have discovered an issue. Okay, I found it. So, the fuse is not as deep as the water. So.
Whoops.
Dynamite this. So we're gonna backtrack a little bit here. I'm gonna put this. You know what? Just in case I don't ever find the fuse again, we're gonna put the block on small office and backtrack a little bit because there's a small office back here and it has a document that I haven't read yet. Oh, does it? I didn't notice that either. This is Yucca, by the way. Yucca was a big part of the project. He works for, I think he works for Low East. But, hey, MMK Star. But Yucca's a big part of what made this happen, so thank you for that. This mod is incredible. Or this game, or whatever you want to call it. I suppose it's technically a source mod or what. Oh, that's right, I have to turn the power on. Shit. Were there any fuses in here? No? Okay. Just about everybody at Loeys is super cool. I reported a couple of bugs that occurred on launch, and they fixed it, like, almost immediately.
Fucking better than Gary's mod. I keep reporting issues, and it's just like, it gets tagged and then forgotten about.
Yeah. Gary's mod's also been out for years and years and years, so alright.
right.
We're gonna build ourselves a little bridge here so we can get back across, because we do have to turn the power back on. Try and get these right in that sweet spot where I can cross them without having to jump. Okay. Thank you for that feature. Whoever was responsible for that was a saint. The one that makes you just scoot up surfaces like that. That's super great. 10 out of 10.
Scoot physics.
Yeah, and I always get mad at myself, too, when I miss the little details like that. Like, shit, I should have noticed that. I'm normally a very observant person. Don't let the stream fool you. I'm not an oblivious idiot all the time. Just recreational.
I am.
Okay, so I haven't been in here before, but I saw through the window there's a document. We're going to read over right here. Tunnel Report A32. First of all, new tunnel excavation site is causing collapsing danger to the old tunnel. Explosions have caused several cracks to the walls and ceiling. One tunnel maintenance tunnel has collapsed completely because the new tunnel is being built to a place where part of the maintenance tunnel was. After the new owner, Jeff Walter, tunnel construction has almost stopped, and several workers have been moved to other projects. There have been complaints about working conditions, and the probability of strike is high. We don't have a lot of money left because some of it has been used to other projects. The whole tunnel construction is in danger of stopping. New hydropower plant construction is also now almost stopped. They are demanding answers as to what is going on, and yesterday Alex Hartman visited here. We explained to him that we have some technical problems with the tunnel construction. We need some assistance on how to continue with the tunnel project. And that's all we can read from right here. I'm going to take a quick snap of that. I think I'm supposed to be snapping technical documents. They said something about that. I could be wrong.
Pretty sure you're supposed to be taking selfies.
I still can't get over that. That guy took a whole vacation, recorded the whole thing backwards. Oh, hey, convenient boxes. My favorite kind of boxes. Ah, shit.
Game without 'em.
Ah! Nope. Nope. I seem to remember if I tilt these sideways, there's still too much of a fatty to fit through the door. I think they're actually cube. Yeah, they don't go through the door. Shit. Oh well, I tried. Alright, we need to look for more fuses. This storage... Dynamite. Dynamite. Okay. I'm gonna move this box out of the way and open the door. And then we're gonna go over and shut the power off so I can walk in without jumping like an idiot. Okay.
Just turn this off? Or did you turn it back on for something?
Huh?
Didn't you just turn this power off?
Yeah. You have to turn it on and off. Oh, this
okay.
doesn't look good. I'm gonna be extra super careful in here. There's a key hooks here, but there's no keys. This reminds me of that... I keep likening this to Half-Life, but this reminds me to that level in Half-Life where it's the... like the missile silo. And if you make one wrong move, you set off the trip mines and it blows you to Kingdom Come. Yeah, I don't think I can get in here for anything. I don't see anything that I need to collect in here anyway, so...
Oh, mental.
Let me take one look. Oh, the crate! Right, you bring a crate in here. Oh, wait a minute. These don't fit through doors. Does it fit in here? No, it won't fit in there. Okay, I don't think there's anything to get in there. Yeah, see, they're super dedicated to fixing bugs. I'm all about that. So you can't switch out fuses. I think I see another one down here, though.
Oh, I kind of see what's going on.
Oh, okay, okay. So when you're looking at something that you can take a picture of, the focus square moves in. I was like expecting it to change colors or something. I thought that was like just a perspective thing.
Oh, I'm stupid.
But hey,
I noticed that and I thought it was just like, I don't know.
I thought it was like a realism effect for the camera, but that's super intuitive.
Yeah,
Thanks for pointing that out. That's super cool. All right, I'm gonna make a decision here. I'm gonna save the game and plug it into storage because I think there's a fuse in there. But if not, we're screwed. So, right, I have to turn the power back on.
I'm the person
Hello,
who sent you an
Jen.
angry message on the server one time, and you got mad at me. I'm sorry for that. I apologize for my actions.
Yeah, this was Mentalgen. I'm talking with Useless Ghost. They were the other person who was running the server, so they feel bad about what they did. But hey, Mama Nuggy, what's going on? Jen was playing Talus Principle earlier. For those of you, for the few, I think 5 people here that weren't from Vinesauce, Jen streams over with the Vinesauce group, and she's a super great streamer. And when she streams, you should go watch because all of her streams are super comfy.
I need to watch more of the, like, besides Joel and Vinny. Because they're not only people involved in Vinesauce.
Yeah. Everybody at Vinesauce deserves watching, and I honestly mean that. Everybody's got their perks, and everybody's got their specific things that they do. But at Vinesauce, there's something for everybody.
I have had that "Fuck Bees" song stuck in my head for 3 days straight because I watched fucking Vinesauce Repainted, and holy fuck, I cannot get over that bait and switch that GPM pulled on Vinny. I was screaming.
I thought, didn't Ima do "Fuck Bees" or was that somebody else? Okay, I'm gonna need to borrow a box. I can't. I thought it was a collaborative effort, and I thought the Honey Galaxy was all Ima's work, if I remember correctly.
Well, no, yeah, but I'm saying that, like, GPM was like, Vinny mentioned, like, the music of Honey Hive Galaxy, the original. He's like, GPM was like, no, actually, we couldn't get that to fix. And the music starts playing, and then it slows down, and then it's just like, it's hit the fuck bees!
Yeah.
And Vinny's like, you played me like a damn fiddle.
Yeah, pretty much. What's up, Servon Longdong and Magazia? I'm gonna butcher your name, I'm sorry.
Vinny plays badly. Yeah, that was pretty great. the entire fucking stream was pretty great.
I'm gonna be a smart cookie and go turn the power off instead of jumping sideways into that door.
I'd been following
these barrels
guys.
are okay. We got it. That crate is too far away though.
Guys for a little while before the Vinesauce Repainted stream, and they're all pretty great. The Mario Sunshine one is pretty good too. And
so for pointers here, Mark is a structural engineer. He doesn't have the tactical training that theoretical physicists have. So he lacks the coordination of crouching and jumping at the same time. So you got to be really careful about where you pick.
Oh my god, you can't crouch jump in a Source game?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, that I would die. I crouch jump pretty much every jump I do in a Source game.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I'm gonna be smart about this, and I'm gonna go snag a crate from over here and just make this a super simple thing. I do like that the crates and things you can move glow subtly like that, because sometimes it's a little hard to tell just by looking at them.
The Left 4 Dead kind of glow to them when your teammates are behind the wall.
Oh, come on. Snag a crate.
Having issues.
Yeah, I'm not good at the jumping puzzles in this game. Just real talk, I am not good at them.
Well, maybe if... Oh, right, no, this is electrified water, right? I was gonna say, maybe if Mark isn't, like, allergic to water.
Yeah, no, you can wade through it when the power's off, because it's only, like, ankle deep, but any deeper and you die.
One more inch and Mark just keels over. He's like, oh, man, no, that's it.
I don't know where I got the key to this gate before, but I didn't have it last time I played through this. Okay, this is the next unit. I'm gonna go check out the other room real quick. Oh, that's right, the crane games. Okay. Does this count as a structural anomaly?
Pull out your camera and have a look at the little square.
Nope.
Now we know.
Man, that is so super intuitive. I'm sitting here, the first time I was playing the game, I was just kind of banging my head on the desk saying, "Oh man, they restrict your batteries, and you gotta play the guessing game." But no, now that I know that, oh dude, it's super simple. Oh, is this just the way to bypass that locked gate if you didn't get the keys? Oh, shoot.
God, this game has a billion ways to do shit.
Yeah, permeable infrastructure to the max. I do like that, though, because the more you do that, the more you provide your players the opportunity to avoid getting stuck on a place and either refunding the game or giving it bad reviews or things like that. Oh, no, there's flashlight batteries back here. Okay. Or giving it bad reviews or whining about it or making support tickets and stuff. The more you do that, not only does it make the game much more interesting to play, but you save yourself so many headaches. I'm sure this counts as a structural anomaly. Let me just back up a little bit.
The reviews for this game.
Last I checked, there were 7 reviews, and they were all positive. Oh, I don't think it does.
Mostly positive, 50
Weird.
reviews. I wonder if there's any
I think that doesn't count because I photographed the other side of it. NLW. I think that's one of the political parties of Stahlberg, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, though. Welcome to Stahlberg Steel. Oh.
Not recommended. Couldn't even find the keys to get out of the headquarters. Well, you're a developer.
Wow. Amazing. That's a slow clap moment. Yeah, Yaga's on the right track. I already got that once. Yeah. Just about everybody I've interacted with at Loist is super cool.
I was expecting them to just be like, well, you're just stupid then. I don't know why. Wow.
Heavy industry of the past.
The voice acting is pretty bad, but I came in expecting that. How can you not enjoy Mark's fucking sultry voice soothing you to sleep?
It's like, fuck's sake, dude. Half of the developers were Finnish. I think they did a fantastic job considering. Can I squeeze under this door? No, I can't. Can I hit the button? No. Stahlberg future, your future, no work, no home. The only place to get a better future is open sewer. That's a little depressing. Yep.
That's not good.
This guy's complaining about not being able to play the game with a controller. Couldn't even...
Why would you want to play... Why would you... You know what? I'm not going to criticize him for that. Different people, different strokes for different folks. I just find it really obtuse to play any kind of a Source game on a controller.
Yeah,
I used to play Left 4 Dead 2 at conventions and stuff on an Xbox 360 version of the game, and it was just super awful.
I would play Left 4 Dead with my friends, but all my friends back then, when Left 4 Dead came out, they weren't PC gamers. They had it on Xbox, and oh my god, I don't want to come off as that like PC master race guys with like 60 frames per second, but oh my god, I cannot get over split screen on console anymore. Like it's just that like maybe 20 frames a second like sluggishness, especially in Source games.
Yeah.
It's
shoot.
Bad.
We're outside. Cool. I gotta figure this out though. Alright, so there's pipes there. That's on the other side of a locked door. This door is locked because there's no power. And it doesn't look like the cable runs anywhere immediately obvious. Let's see. Take another trip back down here, see if I can figure it out. Oh, keys. Keys. No, Prinny. This is INFRA. It's a, yeah, Kaizek's got it on point. It's an Urbex puzzle game by Loist Interactive. It runs on Source, and it was just released on Steam yesterday evening. I believe the deluxe edition is $18.99.
Something like that.
And that comes with the soundtrack too. There's a cheaper version if you don't want to get the soundtrack with the game. And if you decide you want it, you can purchase it later. My opinion, my humble opinion, is that it is well worth the value.
There's something to bear in mind there, though. Me and Sonador both deal with Source Engine for like as a hobby. Like I do Gary's mod coding and Sonador does Hammer stuff.
Probably let the guys at
so we might be a little biased.
Let me interrupt you for a second.
So
He's gonna make a phone call here, so I want them to hear that. Oh no, he's not. That's right.
There's no signal.
There's no signal.
A cell transceiver up in the old steel factory tower.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can see it from here. Okay. But yeah, both of us work in Source as a hobby, so we both have a gentle Rave Club Sonador broadcasting service. Welcome guys. Welcome to the Rave stream. We're gonna put on some Dead Mouse. We're gonna put on some Skrillex. We're gonna get down. Yeah, the music is pretty solid. But both of us work with the Source engine as a hobby, so we have a love for it. I honestly think that Loist Interactive squeezed every inch of beauty they could out of this engine, but there are some visual bugs and artifacts that they are aware of and are working to fix. So don't expect it to be 100% super squared away when you start out at first. They are working on it. The game is they're releasing it in episodes. There's 2 episodes. Episode 1 is out now. Episode 2 will be coming out later. But anybody who purchases the game now will get the rest of the game as a free update.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay, I see what's going on here. There's
bolt cutters again.
Yeah, I need some bolt cutters. And I think back in that tunnel there were some bolt cutters, but that door was locked.
Yeah.
Because the power's out. I got some earlier, but I left them at the sawmill because I didn't want to heft bolt cutters around, I guess. Yes. Yes, actually. In fact, we're about to get into Stahlberg Steel, which is an extremely puzzle-heavy section. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a puzzle in and of itself. Earlier, there was a tool room down below. And what? Whew!
The puzzles are
Almost
kind of
died.
in line with the with other Source games. They're a bit, I don't know, less abstract just because the nature of the game.
There's a lot less physics puzzles. I will give them
Yeah.
that. They're not out to document that Source has a physics engine, so you don't need to worry about that. There's a lot of direct interaction with the puzzles, like you're using buttons and knobs and things like that, and it's very intuitive to solve them, and it's really engaging mentally. All right, bolt cutters. It's been refreshing. I haven't looked at a puzzle and sighed like, oh fuck this again, yet. So let's look at our randomly generated blue screen here.
Good, another one of these.
A pope has jet sprayed to inaugurate. Press wall to return to box. Or, you know what? Let me pull out the camera here. Nope, that didn't help. Or press cucumber anaconda lame stand
You can
to
zoom
slip.
in.
Oh shit. Yucca, you've been indispensable. Or press cucumber anaconda lampstand to slip your tanner. If you do this, you will lose any dreary bats in illiterate mescaline. Error 7164 FC Rottweiler. And the message name is Fog. We had a meat error earlier. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's,
The Pope has jet sprayed.
The Pope has jet sprayed. It's all over, man. You gotta upgrade your system.
Jesus.
You blew your meat. It's over.
That's good shit.
It might have been a... Ow. Okay. It might have been announced and I just missed it. I'm really good at ignoring big flashy pop-ups.
Stahlberg Steel. This place is abandoned. I don't need to take any pictures here.
I'm really thankful that he said that because there honestly is a whole ton of pictures to take in Stahlberg Steel. The place is falling apart at the seams. You know, not like that's a recurring theme or anything, but this is the Steel Foundry. It's one of my favorite maps.
I'm gonna be in the camp, Kaizek, that says Mouse 3 is not a thing most players will try, and I don't... You know, I'm not blaming the developers for, like, not making it apparent, but it's like, Mouse 3 is not a thing I'd try to press, to be honest.
Yeah. I forget what the default source suit zoom key is. Because I
I don't think it's bound
bound
by
it to...
default, but I always put it to G.
Okay, I have it bound to M in Gary's mod. But I forget what it was.
I don't think it's bound by default. Not in Gary's mod, at least. It might be bound by default in Half-Life. In that case, I'd be willing to put money on G.
Something tells me I don't want to go in there. So I'm not
Is
gonna
it
go
Z, really? I could start it up right now, probably, and check.
Yeah, it's not bound to Z. Yeah, that's right. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not, because Z is undo in Gary's mod. And that's bound to a default source function.
That's probably why it's
Packs of
undone.
batteries left.
That makes sense.
Unless Gary's mod unbound that and rebound that. It might be Z. You know what? I don't know. I'm an idiot.
I think
I guess there's...
Yes, Z sounds right.
I really want to avoid going in there if I can. Look at these trees. Can you imagine a place being abandoned for so long that spruce trees or evergreen trees are popping up? That's a trip to think about.
Just get some nice Christmas trees.
Yeah, we have a running joke, MMK. No disrespect to the voice actor. He did a pretty good job acting out his lines, but the guy sounds like a Superman villain. Or a Spider-Man villain or something.
Spider-Man villain, excuse you. 60s Spider-Man cartoon villain.
Yeah, pretty much.
He has that gravelly voice.
We've got a headcanon. We've got a headcanon going on. That this guy was once a Spider-Man villain, and because he got defeated by Spider-Man and is washed up, he got a job doing consulting work for Stahlberg. Here we are. And that sounds about right, because I think Stahlberg Steel, from the information you gather, has been shut down since the 70s. The early 80s or the late 70s, if I remember correctly.
We have no documents that are like any younger than 2003.
Yeah, he's a pretty unique character. It's one of the things about the... Oh, wait, I don't take pictures here. I really like the tube sound that this OST has while we're in the Steel Factory. What time is it?
I will have to watch this stream again and listen to all the music and sound and stuff, because I've streamed it.
Their OST game is pretty on point. Bird, kill it. It's evil.
Oh my god, there's the bird.
The bird has survived. So for those of you who have missed it, all 50 of you that have missed it, at the start of the game, over in the sawmill power plant area, there's a bird that meets a very unfortunate device flying directly into an active transformer and just gets vaporized like an industrial bug zapper.
What is the goal of the game? I believe we're just inspecting for, like, broken down hardware and stuff, just seeing how fucked up this place is.
Yeah.
We are playing as just a worker at this this one company, basically.
Yeah, so you work for a consulting firm that has been named by the city council to go and assess these areas that have incomplete maintenance records as a result of a corruption scandal that happened before the game takes place, in which just about all of the civil engineering maintenance funds were funneled into the pockets of politicians. As a result, places like these have been shut down and abandoned for literally decades. And the tagline for the game is "Everything's about to fall apart," and it holds true, I think.
That sounds about right.
I'm going in circles here, I think. Yeah, that pipe carries over to the other side of that locked door. Real quick, I'm going to nip over to this control room and see if it's locked. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, that's locked. Okay. The goal of the game is you're doing your consulting for this group, and the objective is to document as much structural failures of the game as you can while progressing along your route. And through the course of that, some things change, some things develop, and the game kind of becomes a fight to survive in some aspects.
Mostly, Mark's just really, really dedicated to his job.
Yeah, Mark is an overachiever.
Oh, there's go, bird, go.
Okay, that opens that. All right. Got our return routes and stuff. This place, by the way, is modeled pretty accurately after a real steel foundry, if memory serves. It's based off of the actual functioning principles of a steel foundry, and it's not just something super fictional or make-believe. They were pretty good about that, too. Whose simple fool decided to order kerosene instead of acetylene to be used in the cutter? Kerosene isn't suitable for cutting steel. It's funny because kerosene is jet fuel, and I'll let you fill the rest of them yourselves.
Jokes. I'm getting sport tickets. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, well, there's a giant stack of I-beams here that I'm evidently too fat to fit under and too short to climb over, so we're gonna... No, there's no power on, of course. This place has been abandoned for ages.
But is there an elevator?
Yes. A few, actually.
Oh, good. Now it'll be the test if there's any elevators working. This place is basically in good condition.
Okay.
What is...
Okay, this is power for the gantry crane, it looks like. Okay, I'm hearing some sparks.
that hot meme in the intro level?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys to rediscover that. If you weren't here for that, gotta buy the game. I'm telling you right now, it's worth it. This game, by the way, this game isn't terribly memey. There have been one or two tasteful pop culture comments, but that's about it.
Has there? I haven't noticed like any sort of like dumb memes. Just the one.
All right, so I'm gonna show you something here. So you press the up button to get the thing to go up, but just in case you're feeling like experimental, and you decide to press like right, you just kill yourself. It's over.
Oh Jesus Christ! Just fucking exploded.
It's the fork in the electrical socket of experimentation. I don't recommend it.
I don't think they run the like
back
120 volts through the fucking switch. I would hope not.
Considering the control panel likely is buttons behind relays, yes. And Stahlberg is in Europe, so it would be 220 volts, so double the fun.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Okay, that's locked. But yeah, most industrial controls like that are rubber push buttons that are seated on top of rocker switches that control relays and stuff for industrial equipment. Well thought, Prinny is like a really great way to describe this game. The entire time I've been playing here, everything's made sense. Everything has really just made sense. There's a lot of planning, a lot of love, and a lot of skill that has gone into crafting this.
I just keep expecting this game to take like a fucking left turn and everything's gonna get really wacky and unrealistic and silly, but...
Yeah.
It's been far too tame as far as video games go.
I kept expecting it to take a left turn into Creepiesville. Like, I really expected to take a turn even closer to Condemned. Like, when I started going through that original abandoned office, the one over there in the woods, I started expecting, like, wood people to start coming out and chasing me around. But it's not a horror game. It's eerie, it's creepy, it's a little bit uncanny, but it's not scary. Nothing pops out and terrifies you. There are some moments of intense action, but there are no jump scares. So if you hate that,
7 packs of batteries left.
This is a real good game for you.
It's mildly spoopy.
I've been wandering around in circles here a little bit because I'm too busy talking. So we're gonna go upstairs and see what's happening here. We got the big slag iron ladles or whatever they are. I'm not the foundry guy. I have a friend on my friends list, Xanadu. He does source mapping as well. And he worked at a steel foundry. And actually, from what I remember, from what he told me, worked in a steel foundry and provided some feedback for the construction of this level to help make it even more realistic. Losing my ability to talk. What if they're actually there, but you just didn't see them? Ooh. I do kind of get that feel in some places. Like you're just coming in and maybe your presence or the noise that you're making scared them off. And you'd be surprised how true to life that is. I work in public safety. A lot of the places that we work for have homeless problems. They love to bed down in areas that aren't necessarily in use. And you'd be so surprised how many times you come around a corner and there's a little fire going and somebody was cooking and they're not there anymore. And it's really obvious that they just took flight real quickly.
Cool. That's cool in like a kind of a scary way because someone's there, but...
Yeah. Especially when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, no, that freaked me the fuck out.
So, I am definitely missing something here. Oh, hang on, this connects to... No, we've already been there. There's got to be a way to turn the power on to that ladle mover somehow. Because it looked like that was a way to progress through part of the level.
The physics as well thought as the rest. Well, I can't really make a judgment call on that, but it's the exact same physics as Source Engine. So if you know Half-Life 2, that's how everything interacts, basically.
Basically, so let me demonstrate for you. There's some objects... Oh, you can't pick these ones up for some reason. There's some objects that have physics that are debris, like bottles, glasses, and stuff. You can fling them around and break them and stuff. There are also crates that you can move, and it's very easy to tell that they can move because they'll highlight when you're within their vicinity. But other than that, not a whole lot moves. The game isn't made to be a real... Well, again, it's not a demonstration of a physics sandbox like Half-Life 2 was. I think they sacrificed a lot of the physics... they sacrificed a lot of the physics to keep the game... to provide more opportunities for the game to be pretty. Okay, I know what I have to do. We gotta go down into the purple haze room. So I'm not going to take the stairs because that plunges you right into the toxic gas. So we're going to go back to the stairwell and do this the smart way. Ouch. Please excuse me if I'm making loud noises here. I'm getting my legs and shifting because they're starting to fall asleep. But the first part of this puzzle is, of course, figuring out how the hell I'm going to do that in the first place. I think I have to come up here. Aha, here it is. Okay. We're back on track. Take a good look at that mini train, because we're going to be dealing with them in the future. Can we go up higher? I think we can. Okay, this is a little creepy. Is there anything up here?
That makes 8 packs of flashlight batteries.
Good.
Sure, generous with the flashlight batteries.
They have to be. A lot of the places, especially Stahlberg Steel, are very dark, and you can't see a whole lot without the flashlight. Sometimes you'll be in total darkness. The good, like right here, if I turn the flash off, I can't see shit. But the good news is, if I remember correctly, the flashlight never completely goes out. Even if you run out of batteries, it just gets very dim and flickery. So you have to really, really focus, and it makes finding details kind of hard. Is this the bottom of the stairs? No,
the character's voice is kind of weird. I think everybody agrees, but it's endearing.
Yeah, we were just commenting on that. But he did, honestly, he did a better job than some of the voice actors I've heard in Source Mod. Okay, this is the way we came in. Some of the voice actors we've done, or have seen.
Yeah, it's charming. He's very clearly, I don't know, like he's putting in an effort, and that's.
Looks like they could use some ventilation here.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, that's poopy. The gate closes automatically behind you, so you're trapped in the toxic cave maze or whatever.
The toxic cave maze.
Yeah, that's a Super Mario 64 reference for you. Well, here we go.
Wah, wah.
Oh, fresh air.
It's like they could use some ventilation here. No kidding.
Okay, so we've got some fresh air here. So it gives you a chance to, if you'll pardon the pun, catch your breath.
Ha ha.
And take a look around you and assess your surroundings. So it looks like there's a path to go there, and there's a path to go there, but it looks like there's a gate there, and I'm probably going to think that gate's going to be locked. So I'm going to go this way first.
Fresh air. Graffitied on the floor. Someone just took their time.
Okay,
to get out.
there's no fresh air here. Shit. Okay. It's this little pocket of air.
That's 9
Just gonna
packs
leave-
of flashlight batteries.
Just gonna leave that out. Remember to return keys. Are these labeled? No, they're not labeled. They're just 2 keys. All right. I'm not gonna snub them. Don't worry about it. That door doesn't open, so we don't want to come out of the closet and turn left. We're gonna go straight back where we were. Yeah, they're really good with their lighting design and direction. I don't very frequently get lost in the source mod, and that's not something that can be said of a lot of the other source mods that I've played. I keep calling it a source mod, but this game is pretty much original from the ground up except for the engine. I should really call it a game because that's what it is. It's been almost completely redesigned. Alright, assume this key is going to open this gate. I'm going to save the game real quick just in case it doesn't. Come on, open. Ah. Okay, it did. Alright. To be quite honest, that poisonous gas damage effect reminds me of Penumbra. Some of the facility places are full of poisonous gas. It's a horror game that was made by Frictional of Amnesia
I know what
and
it is.
Soma fame.
I actually own it,
Yeah.
and I played a little bit of it, and I was like, I'm too much of a wuss to actually complete it.
Okay, so I've got a key. I don't remember many locked doors. There's one down there somewhere. And then there's the control room. And the key is for the control room. Cool. That's a lever. I'll leave that be for a minute.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
I'm gonna open this door. Okay. Oh man, look at those cube maps. Look at those beautiful, beautiful and cute cube maps. Oh yeah, you guys know what you're doing.
Recorded announcement. Attention all personnel. Due to the company's poor economic situation,
There's probably graffiti there because they weren't necessarily locked
layoffs and employment termination.
before. Bear in mind, pretty much every... Oh man, those cube maps. These places
So
are like upwards of 40 years old.
yeah,
And having
most likely
been
there have been
abandoned for
squatters in
over
there in
40
that
years.
time. There have likely been squatters in that time. There was a gap between the door when we came in. Yeah, pretty much. Like, how the hell do people put graffiti on freeway signs? Like the freeway signs that are over the freeway. You would get spotted, the cops would get called, you'd get busted.
Yeah, not
But it's
necessarily
an
a thing.
epidemic in Los Angeles, to the point where people get lost on the freeway because they can't read the damn signs. It's pretty bad in San Jose, where I live. So, yeah, you'd be very surprised. Some of the street tagging teams are extremely dedicated about what they do. I mean, take Banksy, for example. He does all kinds of really involved murals and artwork that would take ages to do, and he hasn't been caught yet, not that I'm aware of. Alright, so we supplied power to the facility, and it looks like there's a light
What's
on
the
this
deal with
ladle changer.
graffiti?
Cole House, you're alright. You're cool in my book. Oh, you from San Jose too, MMK Star? Cool. San Jose's kind of shitty, especially since the police funding went down the
You're
drain.
from
But
here too? It's shitty.
but you seem like a pretty cool dude. So I'm just gonna hop in here and hope this doesn't shear my legs off.
We've kind of just been depending on that not happening to Mark for the past several hours. Let's push this button and hope it doesn't fucking tear our body in two.
Oh, he's
Oh,
from the
John
East Bay.
Orange,
Okay. So you're like from the Oakland, Emeryville kind of area?
John Orange, are you talking about Vancouver, BC?
What's up, Matayu?
Oh my god, several people from Vancouver. Whoa,
Yep.
I'm from BC too.
So, I don't know if you're... I don't know. I honestly don't know if Yuck is still here. But if he is, there's a little bit of a bug. Sometimes when this big ladle is moving, it'll push you in a random direction. I'm not quite sure what causes that. So I don't know where this big bucket of slag iron is taking me, but we're about to find out.
God, I don't live in Vancouver, but I live very close to it, so I kind of know what you're talking about, but at the same time, I don't ever go to Vancouver because I hate how busy it is.
Batteries left.
Okay. This is gonna be a sprint jump, I think. Did I save? I'm gonna save on slot 2 because I saved on slot 1 on the way down, and I can always jump from the top. But okay, made it. Cool. So we're in the ladle rail area, or whatever you want to call it, where they exchange the ladles.
Exchange the ladles.
Yep. The ladle exchange. It's like the needle exchange, but, you know, without the heroin.
Mark is just really into urbex, and he knew he'd be doing this for a job.
Pretty much. See, ever since the accident with his vocal cords, he's just been living more and more on the edge.
Oh.
I hope the voice actor isn't tuned into the stream, because real talk, the voice acting is excellent. His voice is just... The voice acting is just super unique,
hey man,
and it was kind of unexpected.
I love this voice acting, to be honest with you. It's great.
Emergency grounding wire. And why didn't you just paint convenient plot device on the side? It might as well mean the same thing. I'm kidding. Don't take anything I say seriously. This game is excellent.
This game sucks and I hate it. I've never played it before. I'm watching it for the first time. So...
Yep. So, I'm gonna save the game and hope that when I press use on this door, it understands that I'm trying to ground this door and not touch it and fry myself.
Emergency grounding. Isn't that just a wire? Like, you don't have to call it a grounding wire. It is a wire.
It's basically like a car battery cable. I mean, it's a real thing. It's an actual thing. Grounding cables are actual things.
Oh, okay.
Linemen that work on things like power lines or radio towers or things like that where they're not necessarily grounded, carry them with them pretty frequently. Bucket trucks that you see working on the cherry pickers and the power lines and stuff also use grounding cables. You'll notice if you look on the tailgates of them, they have little like tow hooks, but they're connected to the structure of the car, so that if he touches a wire with the ladle, with the cherry picker, he doesn't immediately explode.
Left.
I didn't know that power lines were completely uninsulated until a few weeks ago. I thought they had some sort of insulation on them, so you couldn't like just die touching them.
Yep. It depends on the type of cable, to be quite honest. I honestly don't know the reason why. What is this?
I'd imagine it's just because it's cheaper.
Oh, okay. I think you can disarm this trap from the inside, because there's a button here that appears to link up to the door. Can I take the grounding cable back? No. Okay, I think that's if you manage to get yourself on the other side of the fence to begin with. But I'm not sure the exact reason why, and it also depends on the type of cable. Coaxial cable, telephone communication wires.
Oh, well, no, I mean like the power lines, like the power lines, not the...
Yeah, the high-tension wires at the tops of the poles are uninsulated metal cable of varying gauges depending on their voltage.
Did not know that. It makes it very scary to be around them.
Yeah, that's why they tell you to stay away from downed wires, kids.
Yeah, don't climb up those. Bad idea. No, I only looked it up because maybe a month or two ago, it was during the holiday break, I think. Right as I got onto my holiday break, a tree fell on our power line, like a few houses over. Like literally just fell onto the power line. We had a big windstorm, and down it came, and I was watching Star Wars Episode 5, and I was very upset because I was right in the middle of it, and all the power went out.
Okay,
So,
there's a hatch up there that
called up
looks
Mark,
like we can
and
use.
Mark got on the job.
Yeah.
All fixed it. Thankfully, they had it back up and running in 4 hours. That's quite an acceptable amount of time, considering a whole tree fell on the power line.
I live in a metropolitan area, so most of our... Okay, that opens this too.
They're underground.
But I think this leads to a different area that I haven't been yet. Yes. Yes, that's correct. They're all 99% of them are underground. We have some standing power poles, but PG&E is phasing them out because of how unreliable they are.
Right. Well, that wouldn't really work here because BC's on a fault line, so
Yeah.
that wouldn't really fly.
Hey, San Jose is right on the San Andreas fault, so
Oh right, it
go
is.
figure.
Oh well, you guys are have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of fun. Lots and lots and lots of fun. Okay, that's how I got in here.
I guess
But whenever the power goes out, it's really funny because all of the infrared tracking stuff and things that PG&E uses to detect blown transformers and stuff, completely useless. They have to pop the manhole and go underground and figure out where in the hell this goddamn line broke. It takes them like 6 to 8 hours to figure it out. It's pretty awesome.
Seriously? That sucks.
Yeah.
Our power is
Okay,
well,
haven't been
I don't
here
know
before.
if I'd say super reliable, but
Yep. So if we have any closet source enthusiasts in the channel, just a quick moment to sell out here. This stream features a lot of source stuff, and I do the valve mapping thing from time to time. I'm an amateur source mapper. I do development for TTT and things like that in Gary's mod.
That's 9 packs of flashlight batteries.
I do that kind of infrequently. I also do a lot of Skyrim. I've been planning to pick up Fallout. I'm not gonna do the whole over the top thing, but if you do hit the follow button, you get an email when you go live. There's Twitter down there as well. I tweet when I go live too. So if you think the stream's
I
cool,
didn't even
give
know
me a
you
follow.
did.
I'd appreciate it. That's it. That's the only time I'm gonna say it.
YouTube, Twitter, there you are. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, thanks, Twitch. Didn't open a new window.
Okay, so this is a new area. I'm being presented with a whole bunch of new things, so I'm gonna kind of explore it here.
You have a whole 4 followers, and I am now one of them.
Prinny. Yeah, I have this awful bastardization of a California accent and a New York accent, because all of my family's from the Bronx. So it's, I don't know, I sound like a casual Minnesotan sometimes. But, yeah, I say, flashlight! Put it in the flash can.
I knew you were
I
going there.
don't know. I regret going there.
My accent is slurring words constantly because I'm bad at speaking.
Alright, so we're back playing the Fuse game again.
Oh boy.
Oh, we've got caution stripes. Hang on. We've got a convenient open top thing here. Alright, let's check this out.
Can't grab through that one little wooden pole.
Ow! Broke my legs. Okay, yeah, this door was locked from the inside, so that was the evidently intended path. Track control voltage 3 and 4 is reverse. Does that mean these two are backwards?
BC
Or
slur.
something? Yeah, pretty much.
that's what
Okay.
accent I just
Let's see
read
if we
now.
can get... Do these work? Most of the trains look like they were completely dilapidated. Do these work? Oh, yeah. These work. Okay. Well, no, they don't work, but they're interactable.
John Orange.
So I think...
Nobody really talks like that in Canada. Maybe like sometimes I will say it to joke around, but nobody talks like the South Park Canadians. It's just kind of an exaggeration. It's silly.
Okay. So that big red light is off, so that tells me I don't think this control panel is getting power. The indicators aren't lighting up or anything, so we're gonna have to go explore a little bit more. Well, wait a minute. They've been pretty good at pointing us in the right direction so far. Let's take a look and see if there's a cable in here that runs somewhere. That shows us maybe where this draws power from. No, evidently not. Oh. Okay. There's a gate over here. I think it's probably locked. But I think I see a way to get around it already. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's locked. Okay. I know how to get around this.
Was that even a stereotype before South Park? Was that like a thing? That
Well, I imagine South Park had to get it from somewhere.
Because that's just a joke. Like, that's people actually ask me, like, "Do you say a boot?" And I'm like, "No."
Okay, there's a mailbox here. And it says, "Fuck you."
Still 8 packs of batteries left.
I'm gonna... You know what? There's probably not a very nice guy in here, so I'm gonna be robust and grab this fire extinguisher. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Can't pick up that fire extinguisher.
Does someone really live in here?
Still 8 packs of batteries left. Thanks, Mark.
Yep. Okay. Ooh. He's looking like he's having a good day. There's a note here. Oh, keys. Neat.
Does somebody
Let's
really
read it.
Whoa.
Managed to get here despite all my efforts to block entry of these bums. You will regret if something happens to my shroom farm. Oh, I already regret, but not playing this game. Shroom farm? What? I didn't see a shroom farm. Oh man, this guy's living off the grid. Oh, sweet, an iPad. Oh, he's on IRC, cool! Sears open. Heard that hackers just launched an attack against a random business park after a clue about corruption, targeting some engineering firm. Just heard the hackers found something. Like what? Something fishy, it seems.
What the hell?
Don't tell me neither.
Who's this guy running IRSSI on an iPad? What the hell?
I know, right? So now the government thinks we did it. They're coming after our shrooms. Coming after our shrooms, man. They didn't care about us or our shrooms. My traps keep hobos and others out. Nobody dares loot this area, but doesn't keep the government out. BRB playing Mahismato. It's got to be a pun off of something, but I'm just not getting it. I don't know how to pronounce those umlauts. 3D.
Let me just join in on IRC. Log on to a mushroom machine.
Yeah, I wonder if Mushroom Machine is an actual channel. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Low East has an IRC channel or an IRC server that they're on. Ooh,
That makes 2 packs of spares for the camera.
2 packs of batteries. We're living at large. Oh well, there's Mahismato right there. The play of seats.
Hear it all? No. Oh, what DVDs does he have? Oh yeah,
The world's strongest beer, Osmo Alu, the video game. You know what you need. It's got alcohol. I thought that was weed for a minute. I was gonna be like, oh, I'm fucking done. Oh, there's the shroom farm. Part of me doesn't want to be here though, because this thing. Okay.
Well, time to take all this guy's mushrooms.
But anyway,
So-
Prinny, to get back to your physics thing, there's physics. It does what you'd expect it to do.
Can you take a picture of the mushrooms? Like, what would the company?
This is... No. Because the guy said this is Stahlberg Steel. I don't need to photograph anything. Because it's totally
okay.
abandoned. It's private property. He doesn't care. Fuck this guy.
Oh,
Fuck
you're
his
ruining
IRC.
all of his dishes, you asshole. What did he do to you? Mark's just fed up with everything. He's just kept breaking into this guy's house.
This is for making me wade through ankle-deep water, you fuck! Okay, so, I don't know what that accomplished, to be quite honest with you. Because I don't think I did anything in there that's gonna help me advance through this. That was a neat little Easter egg kind of a thing, but... I don't think it did
At least
anything.
There's someone else here.
Was someone else here? Is somebody else lurking here? The world may never know.
His
Sorry
iPad
about
that's
that. I
for
need
some reason
hydration.
running a terminal client.
But anyway, fun fact: all of those IRC nicknames were references to the infra cannon, if you will.
Oh.
I honestly forget what I'm supposed to be doing here. So there's got to be a way to turn on the power. I know there's fuses over there. Oh, this may be a clue. There's a big thing with red lights on it that says high voltage. Let's go check that out.
Watch it.
I'm going to do a quick lag check in chat. When you hear this, can you do me a favor and type 1 or something like that? Thanks. See if I need to restart the stream or something. Ah! The big power switch!
I think the lag's okay. Because I can kind
Yeah,
of
the
gauge
fuse
it
in here,
and
too.
how you react to stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
it's okay.
recorded
It's all
announcement.
First, they make our work much more hazardous, then make us work for longer hours,
As
then
I've said,
even
too.
crop our salary, and now they even deny our right to work. This is the last drop. We have had enough. No more worsening work conditions. No more exploiting poor workers. We are on strike. Strike! Strike! Strike!
Okay, guy gives my accent a run for the money. Okay. We've turned the power on. I'm going to leave that fuse in there so I can find it again should I need it.
on strike.
And we're going to take the stairs down because that will kill me.
Frankly, Mark should be the one who's on strike right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Dude, putting up with a lot of shit.
How ironic that he got this job because some people went on strike. If I'm interpreting things correctly. Oh, wait a minute. These ones look different. Are these... Okay, these ones you can't drive. The ones with the little simplified controls you can't operate, I think. The other ones I think you can. Okay, this still isn't on. Oh, but the red light's on in here. Okay. We're on the right track. Alright. I'm going to see if I can enable track number 2. Okay, I see, I think I see what they're trying to get me to do. So, 3 and 4 is reverse. So I think that might mean 3 and 4 are backwards. So I want to enable 1 and the other yellow cable. But it's reverse, so I want this one. Did that do it?
We're on the right track, says Kaiser.
Both of the lights are on, so I think I figured it out. I think I read that right. Let's see what we did. Okay, power's on. Nope, that's backwards. No, that's still backwards. No. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. 3 and 4 are actually powered to the reverse rail. Alright, so we want that off, and we want that on. Okay, yeah, the light indicators are forward and back. Okay, okay, okay. He's just hallucinating everybody. The world is in ruins after some kind of apocalypse. Okay, we'll just leave that like that.
He's not actually a worker. He's just part of the Spider-Man villain rehab program, and he's just lost it after the tax returns came back.
That's pretty good. I like that. Okay. So with both of these, that should be enough to push this train. I don't know what that'll accomplish. Maybe it'll help me jump up there or something. No. No, maybe not. Is that... Oh, okay, there's a brake. I'm going to be a smarty pants and stop the trains before I go in front of them and release the brake on this car. Alright. Okay, here we go. I don't know what this is going to accomplish. Oh, it's opening up this area over here. Okay. I like it. Okay, so now we're in here.
Oh.
Oh, there's the furnace tower. Alright, that's where we're going. We're on the right track. Here I am thinking I'm hopelessly lost. I mean, I still am, but I'm blundering my way in the right direction at least.
So you sound like you kind of have an idea how long the game is. How far would you say we're in it so far?
So I can't tell you honestly. So I've gotten way beyond this. I'm just humoring you. I've gotten way beyond this. There's this and another major exploration puzzle area after this, and then I encountered a game-breaking bug where the map will crash when you load into the next area after that. So I can't tell you how far after that the end of the thing is. But from what I've read of the issue tracker, they've already fixed that, so there's more after that. I don't know if we'll get quite that far. I think once we're done with Stallbreak Steel, I'm going to stop for the evening. But we've still got a little ways to go before that. Alright, how am I going to get in here? This is all blocked off. But I'd say if I had to take a rough estimate of Episode 1, I think we're about 2/3 of the way there.
Okay.
Of the overarching game, I don't think we're even halfway done yet.
No, because there would have to be quite a bit of content to warrant an entire second part.
Yep. From what I can understand. And I haven't even been a completionist so far. There's a whole ton of stuff that I am purposefully missing to encourage you guys to get out there and get this game. It's incredible. If I were to sit here and explore everything, we'd be here for, I don't know, I played it the first time 10 hours. And I just don't have it in me for a 10-hour stream right now. I got work later tonight, so when I'm done with this, I'm gonna drop in and catch
It's rather
nap.
late for you.
Yeah, usually I start preparing for work around 11:30, and it's only 7:45 my time. So.
All right, you're in the same time zone as me. For some reason, I thought you weren't.
All right, so I'm gonna lob this over there, so we have a fuse for that. Is that? Oh, that's another fuse. Convenient. I'm gonna lob this over there. Ah, 3 points. Yeah.
Did you get it?
And I think there's another fuse down there. Yeah, I can see it peeking out down there. So we've got all 3 of our fuses here, but there's a problem. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can get into box number 1 because it's blocked off.
Second part will be longer than part 1. This is our good developer friend in chat.
Yeah, I noticed that there's a ton of trailer content that I haven't even hit yet, and I feel like I'm kind of, once I get past the water treatment plant, I think that's the final episode in part 1. So there's a lot more left. So I can't get in there because the power's off, but I think if I place these fuses, I'll be able to get in there. And I need to get over there in order to get up to the top of the steel tower. I'm seeing an elevator here, so that'll probably take me where I'm needing to go. Probably. It won't. But I'll try it anyway. Thanks, Brittany. Okay, let's do it. Anyway, now you're seeing why they gave you so many flashlight batteries. I think I've changed batteries like 3 times now. Without picking up much, but they're good about resupplying you as long as you're taking the product. Yeah, I got 9 packs left, so. I've been burning through them and replenishing them, though, so there's a reason they keep pelting you with flashlight batteries in this segment. See, now my
Still
batteries
8 packs of batteries left.
Yep. Thanks, Mark. I'm gonna call you the count. 1 battery, 2 battery, 3 batteries,
The count, but in, like, Mark's voice.
Yeah. That is Mark's voice, though. That's it, he's the count!
Kinda. Oh my god.
He got his background in mathematics to get him into an engineering firm. Holy shit, we solved the mystery. We can end the game now. It's all over. Sorry, spoilers. Can I 3-pointer this? Huh. Oh, yeah! Did you see that? Okay, I think that did something. Alright. Cool. Yeah, elevators in this game aren't very happy.
Wow. I'm surprised he got that with it. It kept bouncing up and down. Sources pick up physics.
I'm a natural. I'm the fucking Michael Jordan of Source games. Don't even play.
Dunks. Sweet
You
Source
can't see me,
dunks.
my time is now. Oh, there's a green light up there. That's a good thing, I think. Alright. I'm gonna ask for a little bit of quiet here. Because there's some exposition that I need to hear. Oh no. Mark, don't do this to me. I don't want to throw that switch if there's gas in here.
That's
Grab these
9
batteries.
packs of flashlight batteries.
Fuck it. We're doing it.
Jeez. Oh no!
Oh shit. Okay, we're going. We're going for it.
What the hell is going on?
Just calmly states, what the hell is going on? What does it look like, Mark? What does it look like, Mark? Oh, this is not good. Can we go up here? Can we go up here to the elevator? Yeah, let's use the elevator. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh no, this is the maintenance door. Shit. Alright, we're going this way, I guess. Come on, Mark. Can't go back that way. No, we can't go that way. Shit.
Oh no, everything's falling apart. Mark, what did you expect was
Okay, that turned off that. We can go this way. Oh, shit. I'm not sure if I should be climbing while the facility is exploding. This is probably a terrible idea. I'm gonna save the game really quick. Okay, we're not going that way. Oh, no. Huh. Okay, made it. Oh, come on, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Come on. Okay, made it, apparently.
These are some pretty nice photos.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Okay.
Oh my god.
Shit. Where am I going?
Why exactly?
Alright, we're in a control room. There's gotta be something to... Oh, shit.
Sometimes a woman is gonna get a heat around for this.
Yeah, me too.
Attention all personnel. Back to an
This is apparently the fuck everything up switch.
Yep.
The factory will
Emergency stop. Press that. Press that.
thank you for all these.
Sometimes I wonder if.
That's what you get for
Oh.
striking.
Well, that wasn't a very pleasant message. That's what you get for striking. Wow. I want to know who rigged that up to an emergency stop button.
That's what you get for striking. You assholes wanting to
Yeah.
not deal with what Mark's dealing with right now.
Pretty much.
Oh, you should have told me.
I still have to applaud their audio direction in the fact that they took the siren sound from Papers, Please.
The siren.
Remember to close that door.
The
Okay.
siren sound.
The buzzer sound. It's the sound that plays when the border checkpoint gets attacked.
Oh, okay. Papers, Please is really
Oh, this'll end well.
Just go for it. That elevator surely will work and not break apart and nearly kill you for like the 5th time.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll wait until after the loading zone.
An elevator that didn't
Oh,
fall
Jesus
down.
Christ, we're going up really high
It's
here.
new. So there should be a cell transceiver up here somewhere. Let's see if we can get it to work.
Fuck you, did that
So-
elevator work? Mark even comments on it like, what the hell?
So for those of you playing the home game, Useless Ghost is watching the stream too, so there's a bit of a delay, but I purposefully shut up for that because that's been a recurring theme in Infra so far, is elevators that suck. So there's the cell transceiver all the way up there, and we're going to have to do a bit of climbing, I suppose. But first, It's Noam Chomsky.
Is it really? God bless his heart.
Not the actual Noam Chomsky, I think. But
Oh, I'm
Noam
disappointed.
Chomsky
I thought you meant they literally used the same model and everything.
fell out of the space shuttle on the way out. Okay, that's wrong. Everything has
This
gotten
is
worse.
Half-Life
Walter
3.
wanted to lower our wages more because the company is doing worse than before. I'm not even surprised. This is ridiculous. Apparently it is not true. Today, one guy got fired because almost fell into the steel later. I heard that he had many other accidents recently. This is looking bad. We must start a strike because things haven't changed. This place is going to be closed, so this is my last note. Everything went wrong when that Walter guy bought this place. Actually, there were some problems before, but Walter made everything worse. I know that Mikhail Rosenthal is really a real friend of his, but he didn't know that Walter would lower our wages and make other arrangements. Rosenthal wasn't a really friendly boss either, but it was not so bad that he would cause bankruptcy. We had to do something, so we started a strike, and here we are now. So there's the history of Stahlberg Steel for you. I highly encourage you to, Brinny. I've had hours of fun with it.
For the camera.
This Walter guy's a huge dick.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Alex Hartman, the guy back at Hammer Valley Hydro,
Yep.
started documenting all of this stuff that Walter was doing. And evidently, Walter's been making a lot of business deals all over Stahlberg that just seem to go wrong. And these notes kind of provide you a window into that.
You know
It
what?
might be
I'm really
insurance
impressed
fraud, I
by
don't
right
know.
now?
What?
That skybox looks really nice. That's a pretty nice looking city that you see.
Oh, the skybox
am-
here? Thanks for reminding me, because I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me, because this skybox, let's get up to the top of the tower. It is gorgeous, and it is really detailed, and it's not static at all.
Is it? Wow. I thought it was a really high-res, like, static skybox, but...
Nope, they're not pulling the Evo City trick. There's a freeway over there where cars are traveling. There's an
You
airport
can actually
around here
see the
somewhere.
cars?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a good skybox. 10 out of 10 skybox. I'm enjoying the
They
skybox.
really made a huge point of making this climb worth it. The first time I saw this, my breath was taken away. It was incredible.
Yeah, this is very pretty.
This is nothing short of magic for the Source engine. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, see, there's an airport over there, and all the planes have lighting effects on them and stuff.
Holy
There's houses right over there. There's hot air balloons kind of drifting over there. You get a better view of the freeway over there. Over there. Over there. Yeah.
Oh, this is very pretty.
And this is all on the Alien Swarm branch of Source. I'm hearing some electrical arcing.
Hey.
So.
It sucks that
check the-
hammer is such a limited nap size. Because you could do
Yeah. You gotta know some tricks. You know some tricks and traps.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's very pretty.
Oh. Well, that was
Actually,
cool.
Portal 2 branch, according to Yuka.
Is it Portal 2 branch? I remember
That's what
reading
he
something
says.
about Twitter about it being on the Alien Swarm branch at some point, but I'm probably wrong. And yeah, this does feel a lot like Portal 2 in a lot of what it does. In the
I
really
was gonna say,
in-depth
these
environments
puzzles
and
are
stuff.
reminding me a lot of Portal 2.
Alright, so from what I detected of the switches, if I throw this, yeah, this shorts out and it kills the power. So let's try the other bridge. Okay. Alright, there's something wrong with the fuses up
Let's
top.
see.
Oh, we get to go even higher.
Oh, okay. It was on the Alien Swarm branch earlier, but we did a switch at some point.
Hmm.
That's what he says. I wasn't aware they were two different branches, to be honest. I thought it was kind of like they just rolled everything forward.
I'm not going to walk off of the steel tower here, but I'm going to stand up top and just give you a real view of this and how gorgeous it is.
That is a very pretty map. Is the game running smoothly still? Like, usually Source gets kind of overwhelmed with so many, such a large
I'm
map.
running at a nice, smooth, in excess of 60 FPS right now.
Nice. Man, it's like one thing for it to look that nice, but to have all the moving parts to it too, that's impressive.
Yep.
The hot air balloon.
There's something here that I'm trying to show you that I'm missing for some reason. It's not happening. I might have missed it already. You might have to pick up the game if you want to see it yourself, but let's see what happens. Hang on. Okay, mast and elevator and auxiliary fuse. All right. Okay. I think that
wind
fixed the
turbines, you mean.
fuses. Huh?
Oh, Wondering Prinny is asking, like, I like how the windmill thingy, what's the name for it again? Wind turbine.
Do they even change speed?
Do they?
Whoa! Props, Prinny. I didn't even notice that the first time. They really, really, really put painstaking effort into this skybox. And into the map, even in the nearby areas. It's just gorgeous.
I don't think there's any trickery really going on. Well, there's probably, like, they're scaling various things in the skybox appropriately to make them look further away. But besides that, it looks like a legit skybox.
Yeah, there's definitely some kind of a skybox going on here. You can see where the transition sort of is.
Yeah.
But unless you're staring at it, it's real incredible. Yucca, whoever did the skybox for this, I'm not sure if that was you or if that was somebody else or some other people. How long, do you know how long it took? Because it's amazing.
Give him a sweet high five on me.
Yeah, from me too.
Give him like 2 high fives, both hands at once. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I figured. The models are the closer ones, and further away they're just sprites. But, or not sprites, I guess they're like, yeah, cards, I guess you could call them.
Oh, well, that explains a lot. Scootin's a freaking prodigy. His tagline on Face Punch is literally, I make awesome maps that never see the light of day. And thank God this did.
Wow. Damn.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Oh, there's a plane taxiing over there.
I suppose you do
pretty neat.
have to put this sort of detail into something, because it looks like you're spending quite a bit of time up here. I don't know how much of it is just caused by my hurrying up, but like...
Yeah, that's just... a lot of that is just me standing here staring mouth agape like a Cro-Magnon into the distance. But, you know...
It's so pretty!
Yeah,
You know,
and Mark
it's
was right about
unfortunate.
finding a way down from here because the elevator stopped working when we got to the top. The light turned off.
It's unfortunate, because I know people are going to look at this game and be like, oh, this looks like this shit. It's not Unreal Engine 4 with the highest definition lighting effects ever. It's like...
One of the negative
really
reviews literally says Half-Life 2
Yeah.
tech, not buying. It's awful.
Yeah, and it's like, man, you gotta appreciate... You know, it's weird. Source is getting to the point where you're seeing those technical limitations in play, like just how you would see in a Super Nintendo game or an N64 game. And you really... Man, you appreciate the fucking time that goes in this shit. Especially,
Okay.
I imagine, both of us, but especially Sonador, because Sonador's a mapper.
Yeah. I could never hope or pray to accomplish anything that works here. Anyway, I'm going to ask for some quiet here because there's some exposition that happens when we descend with the game tree or whatever this is.
Mark, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
Got caught up in the tunnels. They're damn mass.
That's what I was afraid of. Listen, where are you now?
I'm at the old steel factory.
Wait, how did you even end up there?
You wouldn't believe me, even if I told you.
Well, I guess that's not important. The water treatment plant should be nearby. See if they know anything more about the tunnels. Call me back when you get there.
Oh. Warn me or something. Sheesh. Funiculars. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Orange with the save. Okay. There's a puzzle here to get to the next area that you gotta figure out. So, this one took me a little bit.
Was that your boss calling then?
That was you calling your boss, yes.
Okay. Mark got a signal and he was right on that. And then even he's confused about how he wound up here.
Yep, pretty much. I don't know, man. There was a raft, and then there were these mushrooms, and man,
there were these mushrooms, and I woke up, and I don't even know where the hell I am now. It's kind of unfortunate that Source is obsolete now, to be honest with you, because I've spent so much time dealing with Source, and now like Source 2 is like, it's out, it's used in Dota 2. And all that, you know, obviously not everything's going to be completely obsolete. Like, Source modders should be able to mod in Source 2 as well, but I don't know. It's almost disappointing. All
yeah,
new
it's
engines and stuff.
We'll see what happens.
Well, Valve's being really coy about Source 2 for some reason. They're not saying much about it. All we know is that it will be developer friendly, which is very nice to hear after Hammer has been using the same interface for how many years?
Since the 90s. Since 1998.
Yep, since the 90s. Yep. Other than that, we don't really know much because they've kind of just been really quiet about licensing it for mods and stuff, and all we know is like what we see in Dota 2. I'm really excited for it.
Me too. Me and Valve kind of have a love-hate relationship. In some ways, I like them a lot. In some ways, I really don't like them because of their hands-off, quiet policy.
A lot of people,
but you know,
Valve right now.
Yeah.
They have not been very vocal with their fan base, and it's very easy to accuse them of not giving a shit because they are making a lot of money.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I'm not necessarily super pleased with them, is everybody just about now knows they're skating on the money they're getting from Steam, and then they have those colossal screw-ups, like people's personal information getting revealed during the Christmas holiday, and and then they take days and days and days to even make a post about it. And it's just, come on, guys. Stop running the place like a lemonade stand.
I was a bit sympathetic because that was literally Christmas Day, and I'm sure Valve is the sort of company that would, you know, they'd probably try to let their employees have a rest, but after it didn't go announced for a few days, I was like, come on now, Valve, you know, that's a pretty weird security breach to happen.
I'm gonna make a phone call here.
Hello. You've reached Osmo Olut customer service. How can I help you?
Hello. So I bought this 24-pack of beer yesterday, but I noticed there were only 23 beers in it.
We're so sorry about that. We can send you 10 24-packs as a free replacement.
That's great. You can send them to the NCG Starburg office.
We'll send them right away.
Thanks.
Yeah, and now you see why Stahlberg has a rampant alcoholism problem.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Pretty much. Ah! Oh, okay, I had it. That was a genuine spook. Real spook. Real spook. Real spook. I for a moment spaced out and forgot that there's no bottom to this stairwell. Whew! Okay, no coffee needed.
I wonder
Deep
if
breaths,
Valve is
deep breaths,
trying to create
Sonodor.
a Unity competitor, at least in terms of like, yes, I think that's definitely where they're going. I don't know if they'll succeed because Valve has a lot on their plate. People like to ignore that they're trying to enter a market that doesn't really exist, and although I think they're very stupid for pursuing that, I'm sure there's a lot going on behind the scenes with HTC Vive. So I don't know if they're ever going to succeed as a Unity competitor with all they have going on. They're trying to do a lot of really weird things right now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with them. I wish they would be more open about it, but you know, that's a pipe dream with Valve. So
They're a private company, so it's not like they have any obligation to, really. I mean,
and they have zero obligation because they're doing so well. They can do whatever pretty much they want. The Steam platform is their cash cow, but that's
Why
fine.
on earth would someone build a farm back here?
That's a good question.
You know, I'd love to see Half-Life 3 happen, but I wish they'd stop. You know, I'm sure everybody's pretty much in the same boat. They'd love to see Half-Life 3 happen, but Valve is so coy about it, even though everyone has that thought in the back of their mind where they're like, is Half-Life 3 ever coming out? Maybe not.
Yeah, I went to fetch some delicious mushrooms from the forest. If you're from media and finally taking my views into account, here's my story. I used to work for Stahlberg Steel. I've witnessed how the work conditions got worse every year after the owner change, until I lost my ability to work due to an accident. Union of Metal Workers and insurance company denied compensation as it didn't happen on work time. Now I just farm these turnips with the state's poor pension. The bankruptcy was an inside job of the union and Walter. There's some more information for you. I have strong opinions about Half-Life 3, but I keep them to myself because they're pretty unpopular. I honestly don't think it's going to come out. I'll just leave it at that.
No, me neither. A lot of people really ragged on the Rooster Teeth news channel called The Know, because they were like, hey guys, we got this insider source that says Half-Life 3 is never coming out because nobody's working on it, and everybody just jumped on them because like, no, Half-Life 3 is definitely coming out. And that screams like, you know, there's a lot of desperation in those, you know, those attacks. But I watch specifically I watch Funhouse, and I've know of Adam Kovic. He's kind of like, I guess, I don't know what you'd call him, but he's kind of the face of Funhouse a little bit. And he's the one who reported that story, and I do believe that he confirmed his sources and everything on that story. So, you know, now that Mark Laidlaw is retired from Valve, what does that say for Half-Life 3?
Yeah, that tells me either the script is written and they're just waiting for a technological innovation to express it, or that it's probably not going to happen.
Maybe.
My honest belief that the reason that Half-Life 3 is not going to happen is because it's reached the Duke Nukem Forever conundrum. It has been so long since a release in Half-Life, and there was such innovation behind it that I don't think that Half-Life can ever really reach the hype that it has been created before it. And no matter what they produce and how much love and effort they put into it, unless it is something truly revolutionary, I don't think that it will be well received. And Valve doesn't want to risk that. They don't want to risk their cash cow and burn off all of that goodwill that powers their Steam platform.
You never know with Valve, though. Remember, TF2 took how many years to come out? And fucking, it's still going.
Yep. 9 years, and I'm not necessarily a big fan of how Team Fortress 2 went. It started as a full-pay game that was really well-balanced and really well-maintained, and now it's become a free-to-play cash house. So, I don't know. I have bad opinions. I apologize for my bad opinions, but that's just how I
see where you're coming from. But I disagree. I think if people want to invest their time in dumb hats, like me, who has an unusual, and I'm a dumb person for getting that, I don't know. That's their choice, and I think the weapons themselves, they're common. The weapons, they don't. In theory, it's a good idea. I think it's that the issue is that Valve is sometimes not the best at balancing. The Dead Ringer went way too long without a nerf.
Yep.
I'm glad it finally did get nerfed. We're at the water plant.
Yep, we are at the Pitt Heath Water Treatment Facility. And this is about where I got in my last playthrough. I completed this puzzle section, and then I encountered that game-breaking bug at the end of it. So, for now, because it is getting late, and I've been live for, I don't know, 5-ish hours, if you don't count the crash. I think I'm going to call it for right now. I'm going to get over here to a spot where I can save.
Stahlberg water.
Yep.
Can purify all that alcohol that you threw in the fucking water.
Yeah. Yeah. So for now, I think that's going to be it. Hang on just a second here. I want to bump over to something and take a quick look.
What a ride. What a ride tonight's been. Mental Gem
Yep.
hosting us, and not one, but two was it two? There was one who said he was like a sound designer.
Yeah,
And
there
then
was the
Yuka.
yucca, like the fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was a fruit. But yes, it has been a very eventful night, and this game looks neat. It seems to have passionate developers behind it. And I don't know. Mark's voice.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a voice like that.
We're doing that. Apologies if I seem distracted. I'm looking through the directory at the moment here. Okay. So that's all for tonight. I'll be back in a couple of days here, probably, to resume Infra and get to the end of it. I do stream. I try to stream as much as possible, but the reality is I don't stream as often as I should. I'm trying to fix that, though. Like I said earlier, if you give me a follow, you'll get an email when I go live. There's also Twitter if you don't like emails. But either way, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks, MetalGen, for the host. And I'm going to send you guys over to Matt, who is a prolific speedrunner. He's running Mirror's Edge right now. And he could really deserve the views. He's a super cool dude. So I'm going to send you over there. But thanks for the evening, and I'll catch you guys later. Good night.
All right.